Spirit loading.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Sober to Sauced. I'm Nico.
I'm Sam.
And today we're going to show you how to jack-o your lantern.
I jack-o my lantern on a daily basis.
Once a year for me, Halloween.
Today we're actually going to be making some pumpkin-related foodstuffs. We got ourselves a couple of roasting pumpkins by totally legal means, but you know, we didn't pay for them because that's not how we roll, because we don't have the budget for that shit. Anyways, we decided to make some pumpkin pie, some pumpkin pasta,
and we decided to do everything from scratch. So we made pumpkin puree. We're doing the pie crust from scratch. We're doing the pie filling from scratch. The pasta's from scratch. I've never made a pie from scratch. I've never made a pie filling from scratch. I've never made pasta from scratch. This is probably gonna be a disaster.
We're getting drunk while we're doing it. And our base beer is a lovely
it's an Imperial Pumpkin Ale.
Pumpkin Ale.
Four Noses is local to us. They do really good stuff. And this has been, you know, like JBF notoriety has come from this beer once or twice, I believe. So,
and you know, we might as well just get to that sweet crack.
But before we get to the crack, be sure, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell.
Let's crack this open. I'm really thirsty.
I'm down.
Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, what?
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Smells good.
It's spicy in a spice sense on the nose. This is where my fucking beer drinking abilities lack.
I think it smells very festive. Outside of this time of year, it'd probably feel a little out of place. But you know what? All the cool breezes are coming in right now. It feels great. We're sleeping with the windows open, but you still need a blanket. And this is something that's kind of comforting. I don't normally like pumpkin beers. They kind of taste like vegetable soup to me.
Yeah.
And this one doesn't come across that way. You smell the spices that would be in like your pumpkin pies or your pumpkin breads and all that stuff, but it's still very much a beer.
To me, my problem with pumpkin beers, which I like that we both are not big pumpkin beer fans and we're still doing this, is a lot of them are spice bombs. You get all of the nutmeg, you get all the allspice and all the spices that go into a pumpkin beer, and then they just assault you over and over and over again.
It's kind of like a weak beer that has the crutch of all the spices, and I think this
one's good.
If you took all the spices out of it, I'd still probably really enjoy the base beer.
Yeah. Anyways, Nico, what do we need to do to get started? We should probably start making this pie crust, right?
Yes, we gotta make the pie crust first. Basically, we have to assemble the crust, and then we bake it, and then we can make the pie filling, and then we rebake it, and while that's going on, we'll make the fresh pasta. We need to let the dough rest, and then we can make the fixings and the sauce for the pasta kind of... It's not late here at all.
I'm very excited for this right now.
It's not late at all. For the filling, we have 4 cups of our pumpkin puree, which Sam beautifully roasted for us.
That was fun.
3 eggs. So while I'm doing this, if you want to if you want to measure out half a cup of this heavy whipping cream for me, there's a measuring cup back yonder.
Oh, this is so gross. Stuff looks like whiteout.
A little bit, yeah. All right, now
you need the garlic, right?
yeah, don't do that. Molasses back there.
Mole's asses.
All right.
So we got the half teaspoon thing. What do we need from the mole's asses?
We need 2 tablespoons of...
So you need 4 of these of the molasses.
Yes, of cornstarch first.
Oh, cornstarch?
Doing cornstarch first because it's dry. So 4 of those, and just level them off against the edge there. With my slippery ass hands, I'm going to open this can of condensed milk. In goes the condensed milk. Sam's gonna give you a pour tip.
Pour tip 1.
There you go. That's
Pour tip
that's
2.
how you do that.
Pour tip 3. And pour tip 4 with a little extra because
Why not?
it wasn't quite filled up the whole way.
Whatever. Why not? I have some cinnamon, and I'm just eyeballing it.
Give him the cinnamon again.
It's a pumpkin pie. It's festive. It's fall. I'm adding a lot of
And
cinnamon.
this is all going in here.
Yep. You can use canola oil, although I wouldn't. That stuff just came out to be really bad for you, apparently. So we're using coconut oil, and it'll work really well. Also, nutmeg. Take a fresh nutmeg, have a microplane. We're just gonna get
See how
all.
many times you drop it in this time.
There we
Got
go.
it. Everything's okay. My beer's here.
Le ginger. And
Leyenge.
we're just gonna grate the out of this ginger. Cool. I'm pretty sure that was everything that the recipe called for. I'm not gonna double check it.
Nom, nom, nom.
All right, Sam. What you got over there?
I got a pie crust, bitch.
Cool.
It's really hot and I don't want to touch it. It's awkward and unnatural, but we got the shot.
We let our dough rest for half an hour because when you stress the gluten out, you need to let it relax again. If you don't do that, it's gonna be really tight, it's gonna be chewy, it's gonna be tough. So I put my hand to it and it's not sticking, but it's still a little moist. So I think we're in a good spot with this. We did good. I'm gonna cut this up. We're gonna make it way more manageable. We're just gonna start. See, it's like it's giving a little bit.
And then it shrinks.
Has a little stretch, and that's the gluten working, right? The gluten is just, you need to give it some time. You need to let it chill out. It's a cranky child. You need to let it have a nap. So then we're gonna fold this up like so. Here we go, and we're gonna roll it out again. And basically, we're kind of creating what's like known as a laminated dough, which is a dough that has multiple layers in it. So we're folding it onto itself multiple times.
So it's gonna make our pasta nice and hollow, like it does, like it should be.
I think, well, this is just gonna,
Make it macaroni.
This is really gonna help us get a consistent shape. We're getting there. You know what? That's not bad.
I feel like you can see your fingertips a little bit.
That's not bad. So what we're gonna do now, it's roughly kind of a square, but we're going to...
Oh my God, we're gonna do this again.
No, just watch.
Oh. Are you gonna fold over itself and cut it so they're long strips?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fucking genius.
If we want it nice and neat, right?
Yeah.
Get rid of that.
Yep, get rid of that, get rid of that.
Get rid of that. I mean, this is, they'll still be noodles, but...
They will, but they'll be ugly noodles.
Same. It's on film. It's
I
true.
know. It's on film. The FDA is gonna come up and
But look at that. Look. It just...
It's a noodle.
Look at that. Fresh pasta. Look at that. I don't know if that's in focus or not, but...
Give it a second, it'll probably get there.
So, we're at the... Jesus, I hope the final stages of all this. So we have a pan heating up with some oil, and we have some shiitake mushrooms. And
Some shit talking mushrooms.
yeah, they're shit talking, all right. They're delicious shit talking mushrooms. We're just gonna start getting these going in a pan. We're gonna start with some oil. We'll finish it with some butter, because the butter, if we start with just butter, it's gonna kind of start to burn before we want everything else finished. That'll allow the mushrooms to cook, but it'll also give us that nice rich flavor from
butter.
all the fats.
Okay. We're noodled.
We Gucci?
We're Gucci gang for reals.
Cool. We have the shiitakes going with a little bit of oil and some salt.
Shiitake dirty to me.
And I'm starting to smell them, which is good. It's a good sign. So I threw some salt in there so it encourages them to release their moisture, which we want.
Encourage you to release your moisture too.
So now shiitakes are going. I'm gonna throw in our shallots, which we just give a nice little mince to. And this looks a little dry to me, so I'm gonna add a little more olive oil.
Probably doing great.
The mushrooms are gonna wanna absorb any moisture in the pan, which includes the oil. That's why we threw the salt in there, so they kind of give up their water content and start to shrink.
How much of this cheese you want?
Just a little bit so we can garnish each plate. Nothing super crazy. Last thing I'm gonna do, even though there's flour in here, it doesn't matter, I'm gonna take some of this starchy pasta water.
All about the pasta water.
I'm sauced. So it's in there. Oh, wait.
No, I
That's
rewrapped
a different
it.
one.
I rewrapped it with different stuff.
It's gone.
It doesn't matter.
I feel great. We have so many more beers to
I
drink.
realize he got that f***ing hammered. I am in
I'm
good shape.
I'm just like so tired that everything is.
Yeah. That was. Yep.
I'd say that was worth the wait.
The noodles are buttery. They have a little chew, but they're not underdone.
No.
Man, Sam's like devouring.
I'm hungry.
Say he was
Hungry.
This pie smells real f***ing good.
Nice.
It's too bad that's not in
drip
focus.
some. I love the pumpkin pie.
That's my favorite pumpkin pie I've ever had.
I'm probably with you on that too. And I
It-
love, as much as I like, I'm neutral on pumpkin beers. I love pumpkin pie.
I know you just witnessed us go through a lot of work, but I really do think this is the best pumpkin pie I've ever had. So while it was a lot of work, it was worth it to me. You could buy one and you wouldn't have to do anything that we just did.
Yep.
But-
true.
But if you want something special, everyone's gonna love you and everyone's gonna hate like your brother or your uncle or whatever, because like they brought something store bought and you made this from scratch and it's bomb. 'Tis the season for pumpkin. You can see on our face like we put the effort of pumpkin into it.
From Nico to me and from you to your people.
This is
See you next time on Sober Sauce.
Sober Sauce out.
Out.
Peace out. Liberally coat this flour.
This is literally the most flour-filled episode
We've
done so far.
We've gone through a lot of flour today.